Assalamu alaikum. This is Pratusha Burwa welcoming you all to the English news from BTV Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. Meetings with political parties not mere formalities, as political parties must forward success of discussions, says Professor Ali Riaz. Hearing on charge over killing 6 people during student mass uprising concludes. Order to be delivered on July 14. No hasty decisions on reformation of the telecommunications sector, urges BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. Israel kills more than 300 Palestinians in Gaza in last 48 hours. And Bangladesh men's hockey team beat Hong Kong by 3-0 in Under-18 Asia Cup hockey at Dazhou in China. Viewers, those were the headlines. Are moving on to the details. Vice Chairman of the National Consensus Commission, Professor Ali Riaz, has said that the meetings with political parties are not mere formalities and it is the parties themselves who must carry forward the success of these discussions. Professor Riaz remarked that this situation achieved through great sacrifice must not be wasted but rather utilized in the process of state building. He made these comments during his opening speech of the 9th day of the second phase of meetings between the National Consensus Commission and political parties, held today at the Foreign Service Academy in the capital. On the 9th day, the agenda included 3 key topics: the presence power of clemency, decentralization of the judiciary, and declaration of a state of emergency. Representatives from 30 political parties participated in the meeting, including the BNP, Jamaat-e-Islami, NCP, Islami Andolon, CPB, AB Party, Revolutionary Workers' Party, Gano Forum, Gano Shanghati Andolon, and Gano Odhikar Porishod. The day's discussion began with the topic of presidential clemency, where political parties expressed opinion on the criteria under which the president should exercise this power. The parties reached a consensus on the need to bring reforms through legal application in this matter. Next, the parties discussed the second agenda item, judicial decentralization, with the Commission. Party representatives emphasized the importance of taking the judiciary to the grassroots level to ensure fair and equitable justice. Some parties advocated for establishing high court benches at the divisional level. Others expressed support for extending the judiciary's reach to the upazila level to prevent delays and public harassment. Earlier in yesterday's meeting, the parties reached a consensus on immediate and long-term measures for delimiting parliamentary constituencies. They also agreed on reinstating the caretaker government system during election, though further discussion is needed to finalize the structure of such a government. The hearing on charge in the crimes against humanity case over the killing of 6 people during the student mass uprising on August 5 in Dhaka's Shankarpur has concluded. The tribunal will deliver its order on July 14. This morning, 4 arrested accused were produced before the tribunal in connection with the case. The accused are former dismissed Inspector Arshad of Shahbag Police Station and 3 constables Shujan, Imad Hussain, Aman and Nasrul. The hearing took place at Tribunal 1, led by Justice Ghulam Murtuza Mojumdar. The 4 absconding accused in the case are former DMP Commissioner Habibur Rahman, former Joint Commissioner Sudeep Kumar Chakraborty, former Additional Deputy Commissioner of Ramna Zone Shah Alam Muhammad Akhtarul Islam, and former Assistant Commissioner of Ramna Zone Muhammad Imrul. A Kumala court granted 3-day remand for 4 individuals accused of filming and circulating video footage related to a rape incident of a woman in the district's Muradnagar Upazila. Senior Judicial Magistrate of the Recognizance Court 11 passed the order today. Earlier on Tuesday, Muradnagar police had sought a 7-day remand for the accused. The 4 accused, Shumon, Ramjan, Muhammad Arif and Muhammad Onik, are residents of Bahirchar Pachkitta village in Muradnagar. Of them, Shumon is the president of the banned organization Chhatra Lakes Ramchandrapur South Union in Muradnagar, said locals. Meanwhile, Fazur Ali, who was arrested in connection with the rape case, is currently undergoing treatment under police custody at Kumala Medical College Hospital. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has urged that no hasty decisions be made regarding the formulations of new policies for reforming the telecommunications sector and called for stakeholder involvement in the process. He made the call during an emergency press conference at the party chairperson's office in Gulshan this afternoon. Mirza Fakhrul stated that the objectives of the new telecom policy, such as simplifying the licensing process, encouraging technological advancement, and increasing digital inclusion among rural populations, are certainly positive. However, he noted that the draft policy contains several aspects that could hinder equitable and sustainable development within the telecom sector. Therefore, BNP, with a constructive mindset, is pointing out the potential weakness and ambiguities in the draft, as well as concerns that it may disproportionately favor large mobile operators. He added that this could harm small and medium enterprises and local entrepreneurs. The foundational period of New Bangladesh is the days of June, July, and August of the last year. This defining moment, which changed the course of Bangladesh's political landscape, has made a place in people's hearts at 36th of July. These glorious days, marked by immense sacrifice and unparalleled courage, hold immense significance for the people of this land. The quota reform movement gained further momentum on 3rd of July, spreading wider than the previous days. Students extended their road blockades in various parts of the country, with protests growing more organized and widespread. A massive protest march began on from the Dhaka University campus. The rally reached Shahbag, where students blocked the road for nearly an hour and a half. Besides Dhaka University, students from several nearby institutions also joined the demonstration. Comparing it to the 2018 quota movement, Rifat Rashid, a coordinator of anti-discrimination student movement, wrote on Facebook that this time the response has been much greater. Another coordinator, Mahin Sharkar, emphasized the importance of online campaigning and urged Dhaka University students to promote banners from their respective dormitories on Facebook. Students from 6 universities across the country joined the movement on the same day. In Mymensingh, students of Bangladesh Agriculture University blocked a railway track. Jahangirnagar University students staged a blockade on the Dhaka-Aricha highway, while students of Chittagong University took to the Chattogram-Khagrachuri highway. Borishal University students blocked the Borishal-Kuakata highway, and students from Jagannath University obstructed traffic at the Tati Bajar intersection in Old Dhaka. The movement also drew support from the opposition parties. BNP's media cell posted messages backing the protest. Since the beginning, the government led by Sheikh Hasina attempted to label the students' movement as opposition-backed. In response, Abdul Hanan Masood shared a photocard from Shomur television screen showing Ubaidul Qadir's speech and written, "Don't tag this movement, labeling won't help, you suppress it." The protest events were marked by artistic expression, creativity, and a sense of youthful exhibition. Filled with rhythm, rebellion, and yearning for change, the demonstrations reflected the passionate spirit and aesthetic energy of the youths. Now, international news. More than 300 Palestinians have been killed by Israeli forces in the last 48 hours, according to the Gaza government media office, which says Israel has committed 26 bloody massacres in that period. At least 73 people have been killed by Israel since dawn on Thursday, including 33 desperate aid seekers at the controversial Israeli and United States-backed Gaza Humanitarian Foundation (GHF) aid sites. Meanwhile, Hamas says it is studying new proposals for a temporary ceasefire in Gaza after U.S. President Donald Trump said Israel had agreed to a proposal for a 60-day truce. Israel's war on Gaza has killed more than 57,000 Palestinians and wounded 134,592. North Korea is set to triple the number of its troops fighting for Russia along the front lines with Ukraine, sending an additional 25,000 to 30,000 soldiers to assist Moscow. The troops may arrive in Russia in the coming months, according to the assessment seen by CNN, adding to the 11,000 sent in November who helped repel Ukraine's incursion into Russia's Kursk region. Around 4,000 of those North Korean soldiers were killed or injured in the deployment, yet Pyongyang's cooperation with Moscow has since bloomed. North Korea initially sent 11,000 troops to Russia in the fall of 2024 in great secrecy, the Russian President Vladimir Putin only confirming the deployment in late April. Now it's sports news. Hockey. Bangladesh men's hockey team made a winning start in the Under-18 Asia Cup hockey, beating Hong Kong 3-0 in their opening bowl, a match held at Dazhou in China. After a barren first quarter, Bangladesh took the lead through a field goal by Dean Islam in the 20th minute. He doubled the lead in 26th minute by converting a penalty corner. Omid Hassan completed the tally, scoring the third goal for Bangladesh in the 43rd minute, also from a penalty corner.